Today we're going to be using a tool to do cross fiber friction, a really useful method to dissolve some of the fascia adhesions and to create more space, as well as relax the muscle and create a lymphatic flush. So today we're going to use this tool, one of my favorite ones, and for this we're going to use a little bit of cream. It's a massage cream. So we apply the product over these calves as well as the feet, so it hydrates the area as well as creating a layer that we can use for this displacement of the tool. And put a little bit here as well. There you go. Then always asking if the client is comfortable with the amount of pressure, and all right, and we do a little bit of a massage, a circulatory massage first. Yeah. We want to send all the lymph up and the other way, the other leg as well. All right. Once we got this all done, the reason that the calves feel tight comes from different areas, different things. Some are at the front, some in the back, and some from the actual feet. Now, in order to use this tool, you start with a light pressure, and you use a 90-degree angle to feel, and a 180 or close to 180 degree angle to do the frictioning. Okay, so you get a little bit more cream. All right, good. So let's start with the first step. The first step is a generous amount of cream, and then we're gonna proceed to feel how, if it's any adhesion, if it's something that is pops up or feels through the tool. As we feel some structures are a little tight, they will pretty much cause this little feedback. After we do that, we located already the parts that are a little tight, like right through here. And for the client, it might be painful in the beginning, some parts of it, but for the most part should be painless. So we're gonna start with grasping the area. Okay, and then like this, and we're gonna go cross fiber. So I'm gonna feel the gastric muscle on one side and the other side, and I'm gonna start with almost 180, just light motion. And as you can see, most of it comes from the wrist, so it's a motion that goes like this. And we go, and we ask the comfort. If it's comfortable, it's okay. It hurts?
No.
Good. You go to the other side. And surprisingly, for a lot of clients, they used to these deep tissue techniques that are really painful, these compressions, pin stretches. And this is a technique that pretty much you can apply to people who are in really a lot of pain, and it relaxes them, it helps them feel better, as well as we work in the structure cross fiber. And then we're gonna do a little bit of this grasping, pulling back the lymph up towards the body, as well as creating a little bit of friction and pulling. So now it varies depending on what you feel, the speed. So sometimes you can go a little faster and go to some structures, and you feel a little bit that is releasing, or you feel some fibers going over. And here it feels a little tighter, so I'm just gonna go and spend a little more time on it. So You can go more superficial with a faster motion and more deeper with a slower motion. As you see, I'm not going across directly, but I'm actually rotating the tool. And as you do faster, you can reinforce the hold. Then you go to the other side and you're doing this fan motion. Okay. Then we can go towards the body, towards the top of the mask. Little by little, you will notice that your hands are going over and gliding over the skin. It feels like a soft layer. And then you can feel sometimes a little spot that is still not going away. So I just go and back and work on it, cross fiber. You can come back as well. But mostly I try to go this direction. And you feel what is staying against you. Something like creating a little resistance. So you go back on it. And then sometimes you need to apply a little bit more cream so you can glide easier. And even reapplying after some strokes. And there you go. It feels already like it's going away. After you do the gas strokes, sometimes I go here in this area as well. So you see this Achilles tendon, the tension around it is a lot. So you're just gonna go in. You can change it. This tool has different shapes, so you can use this one as well to pretty much ensure that you addressing all what is needed to. So always reapplying some more cream. And the reason of the cream is because if you don't, it will cause pain. It will be a lot more sensitive to the client, the person who's receiving the treatment. So as well as I'm going up and going down, I'm going with a cross fiber. And little by little start feeling like it's loosening up. Okay. So you can feel, you pass your hand, you can feel where are the spots that you want to go back sometimes, but for the most part, it takes time, you know. Somebody sees you from the first time, it goes by layers. You're working from superficial to deep. Now, I like this age right here because we have a lot of sensitivity sometimes in a lot of people that goes right around this area. And I really suggest that don't go straight for 90 degrees. Keep trying to stay on like 160, 170 degrees. And sometimes you gotta ask the client if they need a little more pressure or less, and if it's hurting. So you feel any pain?
No.
It doesn't hurt?
No.
Okay. So keep going, releasing the sides. There are many points around here that are pressure points for lower back pain, hip pain, and as you are working them out, they also help the client release their spine. Now let's go through the other side. Same way, you apply some cross fiber, creating that motion. Sometimes I hold, sometimes I let go. The whole structure moves. It should be pretty much painless. There's some spots that are really a little bit sensitive, but other than that, it should be good. Most of the clients will relax and feel good afterwards. The body will start getting used to the sensation, because it's something new for some people to feel that you're using a tool instead of using your hands. So Then you go to the bottom of the feet. This is very important. Some people are really sensitive, but now if you have the possibility to have a warm towel and warm up the tool every time you use, time to time rest it on a warm surface and start using it, it'll be much more comfortable for your client to feel the heat of the tool while releasing this tension. So I'm just feeling around, see how it feels. At the same time, it's already working on the structure. And then I'll go a little bit cross fiber to work a little bit on this myofascial and some people are having some issues with plantar fasciitis. So we can go cross fiber, apply more, and go cross fiber the other way. There you go. And just releasing structure. There you go, we go. The bottom feet. I was trying to keep the angle of your toe. Okay. Good. Now we got this part done. You see some people stand for long periods of time and the bottom of the feet is a little bit tight, so you can go and work in between metatarsals. This edge and releasing each toes. There you go. Good. Now we're gonna go from the feet. Start from the feet. We're gonna release a little bit this bottom with your little massage to the bottom of the feet. Top. There you go. Then we can, if we find something's a little tight, we can work it out. A little bit of pressure. Now that we have the feet in this position, release the sides, and we can create some motion. And here, range of motion. We stretch to one side and the other, stabilizing the ankle. We find points sometimes that are still tight, but we can work them out little by little. And we start sending everything down. There you go. You can even go with this part of the tool and go through the inner part and start sending everything down. And then as you see, we have the feet already, you see these muscles already released. You can just send everything down and up. It's so much easier now. The client should be much more relieved. And if you need to go back and work on some areas, you can do it so as well. But for the most part, like I said, this is like an onion. First time they see you, they might feel a little bit superficial structures. Eventually you will dig more and more until you find the deeper structures of that type. But it's a process that you should be able to explain to your customers, your clients, patients, and well, that's my demonstration. How to release the tension in the calves using a tool with using cross fiber friction. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.